A gray coin locker under a Japanese station sign looks simple. You put in a bag, close the door, pay the fee, and walk away. But this one small locker is where many American tourists accidentally learn that Japan's convenience is not magic. It is a system with rules. In the United States, a locker often feels like a temporary box. At a theme park, a bus station, or a gym, you use it and forget it. In a Japanese train station, the locker is part of the transportation network. It has a time limit, a fee schedule, a payment method, and sometimes a quiet social rule: do not treat public space like private storage. The first thing Americans miss is the clock. Many station lockers reset by calendar day, not by a perfect 24-hour timer. If you place your suitcase in a locker at night and pick it up the next morning, that can count as a second day. The price on the door may look like one simple fee, but the real rule is often per day. This is why a locker that seemed cheap can suddenly cost more than expected. The second thing is the payment method. Older lockers may still use coins. Newer lockers may take IC cards such as Suica or Pasmo. That sounds easier, until you realize the same card can become the key. If you tap a card to close the locker, that card is not just payment. It is also how the door knows you are the person who should open it again. Lose the card, switch cards, or forget which one you used, and the system no longer feels effortless. The third thing is size. Japanese station lockers are practical, but they are not designed for every oversized suitcase. A tourist who arrives with 2 huge bags may walk past a wall of empty small lockers and think the station has no storage. The real lesson is that Japanese travel convenience often rewards smaller luggage, cleaner timing, and planning around the train station rather than fighting it. There is another detail that surprises people: the locker location matters. A locker inside the paid ticket area may be perfect if you are changing trains, but terrible if you need to meet someone outside the gate. A locker near a busy exit may save time, but it may also fill up early. The best locker is not always the closest one. It is the one that matches your next move. This is where the Japanese station starts to feel different from an American one. The station is not just a place to catch a train. It is a living piece of city infrastructure. Lockers, ticket gates, convenience stores, toilets, signs, and platform markings all work together. Each part removes a tiny friction point, but only if you understand the hidden rule behind it. That is the part many viral travel clips miss. They show the clean station, the bright signs, the neat rows of lockers, and the feeling of order. But the deeper reason it works is that people are expected to use the system with precision. You take the space you need, for the time you need, then you release it for the next person. The convenience is shared, not unlimited. For American tourists, the practical takeaway is simple. Before you close the locker, check 3 things. First, does the fee reset by day? Second, what is the key, a physical key, a receipt code, or your IC card? Third, will this location still make sense after your next train ride? Those 3 checks can save money, panic, and a long walk through a crowded station. The coin locker rule also reveals something bigger about Japan. Many systems feel amazingly smooth because the instructions are small, not because the rules are absent. A vending machine, a ticket gate, a convenience store counter, and a locker can all look effortless from the outside. But each one assumes the user will notice the rhythm of the place. So the next time you see a wall of coin lockers in a Japanese station, do not just see storage. See a tiny agreement between the city and the traveler. The city gives you a safe place to leave your bag. In return, you use the right card, watch the time, choose the right location, and make room for the next person. Subscribe for the next concrete Japan vs. America detail: 1 everyday object, 1 hidden rule, and 1 practical thing to notice before you arrive.